So Milwaukee wins the tip. Pass to Turner. Ivy outside. 6 to shoot. And count that. 2 points and a chance for one more at the line.
Putting that strong frame to use, Ivy pushes through the foul and hits.
Milwaukee shooting their first free throw of the night here.
You know, they've really put themselves behind the 8 ball in so many of their games because they just have not been able to knock down those foul shots.
And so Moran will bring it up for the Memphis Grizzlies. It's a 3-point game. Coming into this, having notch to win against Boston in their last game.
And you'd have to think that luck played a part in that one. I mean, the opponent had an off night at the defensive end for sure.
Well, I think it was a combination of things, quite honestly, but the defense didn't really offer them a challenge all night. I agree with that.
Now here's Moran. He had 31 in the win against Boston.
And he brought the defense, secured 4 steals over the course of the game.
The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. 1 free throw coming his way.
Transition basketball, the most reliable way to generate easy looks.
Yep, exactly. And if there's any opportunity for early offense, you've got to push it and push it every time.
That one misses for Edey. Here's Big Daddy, hounded by Moran. Ivy's shot is off.
He took it up strong, but the defense was ready for it.
And it's Morant missing.
He did everything in his power to make that a hard shot.
And you know what, guys? That will pump him up because he takes a ton of pride in what he does on defense.
Here's Big Daddy. 11 points for him last game against Atlanta.
Yeah, not to mention a couple of blocks, too. Making his presence felt at both ends of the floor.
Yep, count it. Morant's gotten his 2nd bucket on the night.
Because of his ability to elevate and make adjustments in air, Morant has no trouble scoring inside.
Just an electrifying style on the court for John Morant. And Grant, he's not shy when it comes to confrontation.
Oh, yeah. No, he's not ducking any smoke. But part of his maturation is choosing his battles, including trying to preserve his body from those fearless forays to the rim.
Now Milwaukee moving it up. Here's Antetokounmpo. It doesn't go for him. Ooh, excellent D there from Jackson. To the inside, Kuzma. Good, and the setup by Morant.
They've really come out swinging, hitting 4 of their first 5 shots.
The Bucks have gone 2 of 6 to open up this game. Pass to Turner. Here's Big Daddy. Back to Turner. Puts up a 3. Rebounded by Kuzma. And so it's Kuzma who brings up the ball for the Grizzlies. They lead by 4 over Sharp. Misses off the right iron. Milwaukee has gone 0 for 2 from outside. Big Daddy, the pass to Antetokounmpo. Over Kuzma. And the basket by Antetokounmpo.
You know, this is where Giannis still does most of his damage. He has the size, athleticism, and shot repertoire to hurt you inside.
Here's Morant. And from the field after that one, 3 for 4 now. First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
I was able to spend a few minutes with Doc Rivers. We talked about the game plan he has in place for John Morant. Coach was forthcoming, saying it's no secret you need to turn him into a shooter. If he gets a step at the rim, you already lost that battle. He can drain a few from outside, but we are willing to live with that. Appreciate the honest answer. Back to you guys.
Great work, Allie. Thanks. And the whistle on the shot. Got some contact there. Misses the shot, but he'll shoot 2. Memphis shooting their 2nd and 3rd free throws tonight.
For Memphis, Edey taking 2 shots.
And that one falls for Edey. And so Edey nails both of them. The Bucks trail by 4. Here's Big Daddy Right now contributing around 10.5 points a game. Pass to Turner. Some nice passing by Milwaukee here. Clock at 6. Big Daddy. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Edie.
Milwaukee ball.
Clock at 2. And they'll turn it over. Couldn't get the shot off. A shot clock violation.
Grizzlies ball.
And we've got a moment here to show you this season's most aggressive defensive teams. Number 1, Milwaukee.
And what's been most impressive about this team is how intense they've been on the defensive end. It's not just 1 or 2 guys getting blocks for them. It's been a team effort, which is why they lead the league in blocks per game.
Morant with it. And the dunk by Edie.
And I just love how he's making the effort plays that everyone around him appreciates.
It is certainly making an impact tonight.
Well, you know, if you're not going to take care of the defensive glass, it's going to be hard to come away with the win.
Here's Big Daddy. The Grizzlies making their last shot.
Already with his second foul, the coach has a decision to make here.
And the Bucks making a change here. Clark's checked in. Now here's Morant. He's closely guarded. And then Morant with the dunk.
Oh, the vertical of Morant is simply incredible. I mean, he's fantastic at usage on the inside.
And the Grizzlies pushing it up now. Here's Kuzma. And it's Kuzma finishing it off.
They played with fantastic energy from the opening tip.
And, you know, when you've got a chance to put a team away early, you got to take it.
And Milwaukee decides to take their first time out here. They want to keep rolling here following the win against Atlanta.
Oh, man, they were in total control, really doing anything they wanted. It was that level of dominance.
And, you know, everything seemed to just kind of flow naturally for them. Felt like they were in a groove from the opening tip.
Now here's Ivy. He's averaging more than 12 a game, a consistent threat on offense.
The shooter thought he had enough space, but the defender was right on him.
You know, that's a trademark of his defense. Quick to react, close down the shooter, and then affect the shot.
Boy, I like their energy coming in. Terrific execution so far.
And, you know, it's an all-out effort they've come in with. Very aggressive offense so far.
Now here's Sharp. Last game for him, he had 14. And here's Turner from the arc. Rebounded by Kuzma.
He's off his game right now, trying to find a groove.
To the wing, right side. Jackson outside. Pass to Kuzma. To the paint. Here's Morant. Soft touch off the glass. And that's 11 points for Ja Morant.
The big story thus far, how well they've shot the rock.
Very high percentage so far, and if you want to start a game hot, that's the way to do it.
And again, it's the Bucks missing. Memphis leading by 14. Kuzma, the pass to Morant. Lots of room. And there's Memphis with another bucket.
And he's carried them this quarter. A dominant offensive stretch.
Time called here. The Bucks decide to talk it over. This is the first they're seeing of Memphis.
Last year, they battled to a stalemate, winning 1 game apiece.
And, you know, when you only see a team twice a year, it's hard.
Well, the Grizzlies' shooting has been on another level. 68% for the game. On the court for the Grizzlies. We've got Edie. Jackson out there with Kyle Kuzma. Then there's Ja Morant. Oh, and Turner with a block. Antetokounmpo looking it over. Giannis with the finish.
And Antetokounmpo showing his versatility yet again. His dribble moves are virtually unguardable.
Outside Morant. Pass to Kuzma. Banked it in off the glass. Kuzma's got 8.
Yeah, I like seeing Kuzma as the playmaker in these sets. He can be so creative.
And then Turner with the
rim. He's He's really trying to fire up his teammates right now.
Boy, it's not hard to feel inspired after a teammate makes that kind of finish.
Yeah, you know, when you're looking to close the gap, you need guys who will take it upon themselves to step up, take the initiative, and make something happen.
Big Daddy, the pass to Antetokounmpo. It's hauled in by Ja Morant. Morant's got his 6th rebound on the night. Buries the corner 3. And the Grizzlies lead by 16.
Among the best passers in the league, Morant finds open teammates.
Here's Big Daddy. Pass to Turner. Shoots over Morant. Nice shot by Turner. 7 points in the game.
That is how you use the shot fake, folks.
And we're about 2 minutes into the second quarter here. High arcing shot.
Going to need a better effort than that to get it past Turner. He is an elite rim protector.
The basket counts and 1. He'll go to the line, a chance at a 3-point play.
Wow, he really fires up his team with his ability to extend possessions.
And a look at how the hustle game has been going for the Grizzlies.
To me, their physicality has been the thing early on that stood out. They're not settling for one and done. They're following their shots and getting a lot of putbacks.
And I've also really liked how aggressive they've been in the open floor. I mean, when they see a chance to push it, they go for it.
And the basket by Antetokounmpo.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
And tearing them to shreds tonight. You know, when a player as versatile as Morant starts going off, look out.
And here's Edey. He's got 10. Pass to Morant. Now Jackson. And he lobs it up. Oh, there's Morant with the slam.
And this is why Morant is so much fun to watch. His ability to go up and throw it down.
Here's Big Daddy. Antetokounmpo, right side. And he scores it. Now 5 of 9 from the field.
And their offense seems to be coming around. Now they're shooting upwards of 50% from the field.
And, you know, that's a really good sign. They stumbled out of the gate, but they're starting to look a little better now and regaining some ground.
Here's Edey. Ooh, he's locked in. Drains his 5th shot in as many attempts.
Defensively, they've got to get more bodies in the paint. That's 3 straight field goals from below the free throw line.
Down low. Here's Antetokounmpo. And that bucket makes him 6 for 10 in the contest.
Well, he's leading the way, trying to get everybody else going now.
And so it's Morant who brings up the ball for the Grizzlies. You get the sense Giannis Antetokounmpo is hungry to get another title clutch.
Yeah, I agree with you there. I mean, he's definitely in the prime of his career and would like to add another Larry O'Brien trophy to his collection. He is getting older, but again, I think he's still in his prime, and he knows that while time is short, another championship could set him apart from a lot of the greats.
Ooh, he's looking good tonight. He's drilled 9 of 15 so far.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Hi, guys. Well, Big Daddy in their last game against the Hawks had a huge game. He added 11 points, and he made a lot of shrewd decisions with the ball, which led to a hefty assist total for him. So when you look at all of that, it was obviously just a great night for him, playing with a ton of heart. Back to you guys.
Okay, good stuff there, Allie. Absolutely. He was a one-man show in that one, Grant.
Yeah, he was not going to let them lose that game. We'll see if he comes in with that same mentality tonight.
Yeah, you know, every night's different. They may try to double him, might force him to adjust, or force him to make plays with the pass instead. We'll see.
It's Milwaukee with a rebound.
He converts those at a high rate, but not that time.
Oh, that's his 8th make of the game. He's only missed 4 so far.
When it comes to stuffing the stat sheet, Antetokounmpo does it very well in just about every category. But his greatest strength is he's a dominant scorer.
Pass to Kuzma. Driving inside. Antetokounmpo with the block. And they're able to recover. The Bucks have gone 8 for 9 here in this second. Ivy outside. Three-pointer. Second chance shot. Antetokounmpo. Bam! Antetokounmpo has got 18.
He's had an amazing quarter, and they're still trailing. Hard to believe that.
Ivy defends. Antetokounmpo with the block.
You've got to know where Giannis is at all times, especially when you're around the goal. It's been a good night for him overall and a good night for this team.
Here's Big Daddy. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Perfect pass to set up the lay-in. Antetokounmpo has got 20.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
And you know that's how it goes with him. I mean, his hot streaks, guys, don't last minutes. They last days.
Edey inside. Antetokounmpo covering. Jackson gets the bucket.
This is all about effort on the glass, and they haven't had it.
Yeah, and when you take a look at the stat sheet, they've got to do something to cut down on these second chance points. Box out and get to the defensive board.
Timeout called. Milwaukee. Well, Clark, players sometimes talk about the game slowing down as they gain experience. Dominating first half of play. And so
the end of the first half with a score, Milwaukee 56, Memphis 81. Ladies and gentlemen, your Bucks dancing.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next two quarters are any different from the first two. So far, it's been a runaway. Oh, a fantastic game from Ja Morant in this one.
Yeah, they've done an amazing job of creating room to operate for him. And then, of course, executing.
And you know what? It helped that they had a few guys with very hot hands on the perimeter, too.
We've got Miles Turner. Also, Giannis Antetokounmpo out there. Ivy's out there with Shaedon Sharpe. And it's Big Daddy in at the point guard position. That's Doc Rivers 5 as we get into the second half.
First in assists, and they're leading the league in blocks. This team protects the rim. They play with tremendous passion on defense.
And it's no secret the league is definitely more offensive-oriented nowadays. And they are the best of the bunch in following that trend, leading the league in points per game. Well, Milwaukee's shooting 55% for the game so far. Here's Antetokounmpo. Pass to Big Daddy. Back to Antetokounmpo. Clock at 4, and it's going to be a 3-second call.
Violation.
Now that we're into the new year, how about a check on the Eastern Conference standings? You look at the Bucks. They've been enjoying a truly spectacular run this season, sitting on top of the mountain in the first-place spot.
I think for the Bucks, I recall them having a lot of naysayers at the start of the season, but now they may not have any. This team is ready for a deep playoff run.
They do have the pieces in place for a title run, but the competition in the playoffs will be stiff.
Here's Big Daddy, hounded by Morant. On the wing, Ivy. Memphis with a rebound. Edey's got rebound number 8 now. Morant into the lane. Oh, there's Morant with the slam.
And the bounce that Morant possesses is unlike anyone else at his position.
Here's Big Daddy. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Kuzma with the defensive effort. And so it's Kuzma who brings up the ball for Memphis. They haven't given up any points here in the second half. From deep, Morant. And Ivy pulls it down. Here's Milwaukee. They're scoreless since the first half. And following this one, they'll take on the Hawks in Atlanta. It's a quick turnaround on the road. Just one game. And Grant, for everything else he's accomplished, Giannis hasn't quite mastered the three-point shot.
And you know, he hasn't had to, BA. You want him inside, hitting on those high percentages, shutting down the lane defensively, and, of course, controlling the boards.
He is creeping up in those all-time conversations. Giannis has won regular season and Finals MVP, plus Defensive Player of the Year. Quite the resume, and he is not done for a while, folks.
Jackson can't get it to go.
And you never want to give a shooter like him a clean look.
Pass to Turner. Oh, there's the alley. Oh, and Giannis hammers it in.
How about the springs of this guy, Antetokounmpo, also known as the Greek Freak? I mean, he just...
And staring at a sizable deficit, the defense has to tighten up.
And if it doesn't, this is only going to get uglier. I mean, that's no way to defend a player of his caliber.
Such a unique player, Clark. Miles Turner. He's both a floor spacer and a rim protector.
There aren't too many guys like that in the league, VA. I mean, those are two very distinct skill sets, and to have them in one big guy like Turner, that's certainly something you relish and appreciate.
From deep, Morant. The shot off that time. For Milwaukee, they've gone just 1 of 3 in the second half. Big Daddy, the pass to Antetokounmpo.
Giannis always trying to impact the game at both ends, but really has become a workhorse on the offensive end.
The Grizzlies have gotten just 3 of 8 shots to go in the third quarter. Morant. It's Milwaukee with a rebound. Antetokounmpo's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Here's Sharp. Ivy, right side. Pass to Turner. Fires from deep. That one doesn't drop. Oh, and Jackson with the defensive effort. Now here's Edey. Jackson outside. Here's Morant. And that one's long. The Bucks have got just 2 of 6 in the second half. Sharp passes to Big Daddy. Over to the left wing, and here's Turner from the arc. And he stays with it. On the wing, Ivy. To the left wing. Shot clock at 6. The three-pointer off the mark.
I'll tell you what, they've rebounded the ball tremendously well.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
Big Daddy, the pass to Sharp. From 12 feet. Goes back up. Launches a 3. They get the rebound. And that one drops. Antetokounmpo has got 8 here in this quarter.
And force feeding the ball inside. I mean, no reason to go away from what's working.
And when you make 5 in a row in close like that, it also takes pressure off your perimeter guys, too.
All right, time for an injury report.
Well, the head athletic trainer from Memphis provided some information for us. I was told it's a knee sprain. Not great news by any stretch, but luckily it wasn't anything major. And for a team with definite title hopes, it will now be a case of next man up until he can return.
All right, Allie, thanks.
You know, for better or worse, life brings these kinds of challenges, and they aren't pleasant. We know he's up to it, though. He'll respond and move forward in a positive way.
Here's Kuzma. Antetokounmpo with the block.
What a swat by Giannis. Love the force he throws those shots away with.
Big Daddy, the pass to Antetokounmpo. Man, Giannis with the jam.
Can't say enough about his individual performance. I don't think you can overstate it. I mean, even if the all-around team effort's been lacking, this guy's been on top of things.
Here's Morant, and there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2, and they'll give that one to Miles Turner.
The boundless athleticism Morant has is really special. He's someone that is always in attack mode.
Here's Ivy. On the court right now for the Grizzlies. They've got Ja Morant, Jackson out there with Edey. Then there's Jalen Wells. Pass to Turner. Ivy outside. Here's Big Daddy. Up top, Turner. Lets it go from deep. Ivy's shot is off.
And really a reflection of their superior effort level to this point. It seems to me they've gone after this win a little bit more.
Here's Wells. And a great assist by Morant as that one goes. Morant's got 5 assists tonight.
Their strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from three-point range.
Certainly. I mean, they saw a weakness in the perimeter defense and took advantage of it.
Memphis leading by 21. To the left side wing. Here's Edey. And Turner with the block.
Miles Turner denying another one of the league's best shot blockers year in and year out.
Big Daddy, the pass to Antetokounmpo. And Giannis throws it down.
He can really read the floor. Precision pass in rhythm.
The Grizzlies shooting it with confidence. 54% so far. Ivy defends.
Excellent effort that time. Not only to defend the shot, but it's keeping them afloat.
Morant looking for an opening. Pass to Jackson. Antetokounmpo with the block. And that's out of bounds. Memphis will retain possession. Moving along. 2 minutes gone in the fourth. 6 on the shot clock. Jackson. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
The officials were right on top of that one.
Clearly a foul. I mean, didn't give him any choice but to blow the whistle. I mean, you got to play without fouling. Well, they're doing really good work at the free throw line this half. I think that bodes well for their chances to close this game out.
Here's Big Daddy, pounded by Morant. The offensive rebound. Chalk up 2 there. Antetokounmpo has got 6 here in the corner.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
Jackson for 3. And Ivy pulls it down. Ivy's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Here's Sharp. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair.
Staring at this deficit, they're trying to be more aggressive and get themselves to the line.
That's exactly when you need to be aggressive. You know that. I mean, another good job, though, of drawing contact and getting to the free throw line.
Ooh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. It's going to be on Jaden Ivey.
Exactly. The defense determined not to allow the easy layup right there. They'll settle for making him earn the free throws.
And we're about 3 minutes into the fourth now. Here's Big Daddy. Pass to Turner. Looking to get back on track. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Edey. Here's Big Daddy. Shot clock at 6. And here is Antetokounmpo. Uses the glass on the layup. Antetokounmpo's got 47 points.
The decision-making of Antetokounmpo is really brilliant, in a word. He knows when to spot up, he knows when to roll to the bucket off screen, and he knows when to give it up.
And he's able to get it back. And it's Morant with the ball for the Memphis Grizzlies. It's a 16-point game.
Oh, hey, how about big that? Big time right there. Big time.
Woo. Oh, putting on a show for the fans. Morant's skills making it look like a circus in here.
Thanks for that great view, courtesy of the AT&T Connected Cam. Big Daddy's shot is good.
One of the reasons they're behind is because we haven't seen enough of that. He needs to become a bigger part of the offense.
Pass to Wells. And he lobs it up top.
Oh, man, take a look at that one. Just a textbook alley-oop.
Beautifully done. He served it up on a platter.
And a nice touch on the finish.
Antetokounmpo against Jackson. Another shot. And the basket by Antetokounmpo. Antetokounmpo has got 49 in the game.
Boy, the added work in the weight room for Giannis coming into play there. I mean, you got to send an army to try to stop this guy.
Here's Morant. Basket counts. Morant's got 12 points here in the second half.
He's been terrific offensively. You can bet they'll feed him down the stretch. That's for sure.
Ivy outside. Pass to Big Daddy. Now Now here's Turner. Oh, he goes up high for the two-handed slam.
And look at Ivy rising above, giving it his all on that slam.
Here's Moran, and the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way.
Man, he made sure to get his money's worth on that foul.
He got him good there. I mean, that's why the shot was so far off.
Both shots good from the stripe.
You really have to appreciate what they've done at the free throw line in this half.
Timeout called. Milwaukee. Boy, you got to like what Ja Moran has done in this game.
You know, that defense is helpless right now. I mean, he's got their number, and he knows it.
With your fourth crew dancing. Get loud once again for us.
Here's Antetokounmpo. And it's blocked by Edey. Pass to Moran. It's Milwaukee with a rebound.
Showing great intensity around the rim is part of why he's a respected defender.
And you know what? He's not going to give up an easy finish at the rim. I mean, that's just against his constitution.
One this half, two for the game. Staying active from beyond the arc.
Moran with it. Turner covering. And it's Miles Turner with the foul. That'll be foul number 5 on him. Here's Moran. And another miss by Memphis.
Surprising to see that he had so much room from mid-range. I think he was surprised, too.
It's Sharp on the wing. Here's Big Daddy. Inside. And stolen by Jackson. To the middle. Here's Wells. And the shot goes down. Wells has got 7 points here in the quarter.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. But they just let him get right to the rim.
And, you know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
Memphis leading by 17. Pass to Edey. Now Jackson. Antetokounmpo covering. Jackson down low. Antetokounmpo's there. Jackson can't get it to go.
Not the best shooting night for him, but luckily his teammates have...
Whoa! Antetokounmpo flying!
Yeah, what a dish right there. I mean, Ivy anticipated the open man and executed.
Memphis has gone 1 of 2 from deep in this quarter. And here's Moran outside. Offensive board. Antetokounmpo with the block. Here's Big Daddy. Here he goes. Another bucket. Wow. Oh, he's been absolutely ridiculous in this game.
BA, it feels like he can't miss.
The sheer power of Antetokounmpo goes up and throws it down hard. That is impressive.
Jackson against Sharp. Outside for Moran. 6 to shoot. Memphis needs to get off a shot. Drops in the 3. And the Grizzlies lead by 16.
And looking to shoot as many threes as possible. This kind of confidence, impressive to see.
Love the mentality there, I tell you. I know I've never coached, but, man, playing to win and being aggressive even with the lead as opposed to being safe and going into prevent offense, I'll take the former all day long. Play to win.
And down it goes. 2 points. Morant's got 16 in the second half.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
Back to Turner. Pass to Sharp. There's the triple. Memphis with a rebound.
They've had a slight leg up on the boards and a big leg up on the scoreboard.
Well, you take a look at all of the stats, the team stats, that is, and that's one of the many areas that they've had the advantage. And as a result, they've got a big lead.
Here's Big Daddy. Pass to Turner. Some nice passing by Milwaukee here. Big Daddy, the pass to Turner. And another dime for him. The chemistry he has with his guys is impressive.
I mean, keeping his head on a swivel, actively seeking out his teammates, incredible.
And there's the rejection. Outside for Moran. Pass to Jackson.
2 minutes.
Over Ivy. Jackson gets the bucket.
Timeout.
And the Grizzlies lead by 16.
And he couldn't get an easier shot. The defense right now just looks defeated.
Well, that's exactly the kind of defense that's gotten them into the hole.
Now a timeout called by Milwaukee. They're losing by 16. A minute 53 left in the game. Time now to present our player of the game, Ja Morant.
Well, he has absolutely been ferocious in this one. Right from the opening tip. I mean, he's made his presence felt. It's been impressive watching him outwork and out-hustle everybody during this game.
Boy, it's not hard to be blown away by his level of play. It's never easy winning on the road. But to do it in this fashion, that's a special performance right there. Now here's Kuzma with the drive. It's Milwaukee with a rebound. Antetokounmpo has got his 18th rebound here tonight, all over the place. Pass to Turner from downtown, sinks it from distance. Turner's got 23 points.
Yeah, in today's basketball world, big men have to shoot it, and Turner's got a nice touch and pretty good range out there.
And then Morant with the dunk.
A pretty comfortable win for them in this one. Great effort, pays off for the Grizzlies.
Seemed like the sheer volume of three-pointers today was the deciding factor.
And they'd hit one and then just dial it up again. And it worked.
And they really wanted this one. It pushes their win total up to 21.
And they meet just twice. So taking the first meeting means a lot to this team.
When it is just a two-game season series, the team winning game one has that slight mental edge going into the second meeting, knowing they've already solved their opponent one time and only have to do it one more time.
And what a huge performance it was for Ja Morant.
It's hard to think of a part of the game where he didn't play a major role. Mentally, physically. I mean, he showed us what he's capable of when he's feeling his best.
You know, no opponent is willing to give Antetokounmpo an easy look. I mean, they want to make it hard on him, and he's going to get bodied up, and he's learned to accept that.
That's good. Going 1 of 2 from the line. And that brings him within single digits. Well, Grant, this game looks just about over.
B.A., all they really need to do is just work that clock, don't turn it over, and this game is a wrap.
Pass to Aldama. About 3 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock.
Grizzlies foul. Kyle Kuzma. First personal foul. Third team foul.
And that hurts as he doesn't get the first one to fall. Trying to focus now for the second. And the second of 2 is good. And that brings him within 8. 7 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Pass to Aldama. So Memphis wins it. It ends up being a fairly easy road win.
Those are so hard to come by. It's never easy to take a game in someone else's building.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Clark Kellogg, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson. Thank you for watching. See you next time.
I'm Mike Wang, Gameplay Director for NBA 2K, with more expert tips. Today, let's go over everything you need to know about shooting the ball in NBA 2K26. You can either use the shot button or pro stick for jumpers, layups, and dunks. If you're new to NBA 2K, I'd recommend starting off with just using the shot button. To start a shot, press and hold the shot button. You'll see the shot meter animated on screen.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
Hi everyone, we welcome you to the NBA All-Star Game. I'm Kevin Harlan, along with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg.
And you know what? This is probably, Kevin, my favorite date on the NBA calendar. I mean, with the amazing collection of players we have here tonight, this year promises to be an epic event.
Absolutely.
Guys, it always is. I mean, the privilege of playing in this game means so much to every one of these players. I mean, being on this huge stage brings out the best in the NBA's biggest superstars.
Now a look at the West All-Stars starting lineup. They've got Nikola Jokic. Luka Doncic out there with Devin Booker. Then it's Victor Wembanyama. And it's Holmgren in its center.
I love this event so much because it combines the world-class ability of these players with the freedom of the playground.
Yep, it's the greatest and certainly the most fun pickup game these players will ever play in.
Jokic with the bucket.
In the first half of his season, boy, how special has it been? He has been on a rampage.
Yeah, and he's got tremendous talent, and when he's fully healthy and engaged, I mean, he's really impossible to stop. That's what we've been seeing this year from him.
And this has become one of the must-see events of the year, which is obvious by all the star power and attendance here tonight.
Well, certainly the Hollywood crowd is on hand, the biggest names from the sports world, music stars. Everybody wants to be a part of All-Star Week.
Now Brunson. Driving to the basket. It's rebounded by Doncic. Holmgren against Banchero. Holmgren kicks to Doncic. Now here's Jokic. T right on him. And there's Holmgren. That's good on the assist by Jokic.
And guys, you can't allow Holmgren to gain confidence from the mid-range. He'll burn you when you give him those looks.
The Big Daddy passes to Giannis. And the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish.
Part of what makes him unique, guys, that combination of power and polish.
Now, here's Doncic. Pass to Jokic. Fires the three. Giannis Antetokounmpo grabs the miss.
That is fantastic defense on one of the best three-point shooters in the league. Didn't give him an inch of room.
He was all alone on that row.
Banchero will score in a multitude of ways. Nice jumper and rhythm there.
Let's check in now with our Allie LaForce, who's got a story for us. Allie?
Well, I had a chance to talk with head coach Doc Rivers. I asked him what lessons he's learned from studying tape on Luka Doncic, and coach told me, well, one thing is you can't force him into anything. Luka plays at the pace that he wants to play at and goes where he wants to go on the floor. But we can try and take away his options, and that should present some obstacles for him. Back to you guys.
Allie, thank you so much.
When he attacks the rim like that, Paolo Banchero, there's no stopping.
Doncic passes to Booker. Just under 3.5 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Here's Holmgren. Kicks it out to Booker. Shot clock at 6. Pass to Doncic. Drops in the tray.
Don't know what you're thinking, but you got to get out on that or Luka's going to cook you.
And the East All-Stars decide to take their first time out here.
Every time out, a chance to review the lineups, matchups, or call a play.
And I agree. I think there's going to be a new wrinkle in their game plan when they come out of this timeout.
Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. Brunson goes in.
Brunson using his change of pace there. Too quick for the defense.
The East All-Stars shooting their first free throws of this.
2 shots.
And both free throws good for Brunson. And so Doncic will bring it up for the West. Booker inside. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
Keeping the defense honest. Can't be over-aggressive against Booker.
Both free throws good from Booker.
When you send somebody like him to the line, it's pretty much easy money.
Out to the right wing. Brunson the pass to Tatum. Back to Brunson. 5 on the clock. Banchero outside. Launches a 3. Does not score with that shot. It's his second miss against 2 made shots. Pass to Booker. That's in, coming off the assist from Jokic. Jokic has got 3 assists tonight.
Just reliable, guys. He's just always trying to make the right play.
Brunson, good.
And as usual, neither team really grinding too hard at the defensive end.
And I think that's okay in this event. I mean, I say the more highlights, the better.
Now here's Booker. He has 6. Fires it up. That one off the back iron and out.
With no D around, you expect him to knock down that midi.
Here's Big Daddy, defended by Booker. Banchero outside. Score the basket, his 3rd after 5 shots.
Man, he's having quite the quarter, converting at a really high percentage.
Doncic passes to Booker. Tries it from 9. It's tipped.
Not really his best quarter as far as scoring. Let's see if he can eventually get back on track.
Holmgren with the steal. And here we go. Fast break. Booker's got it. And the jump by Booker.
And this is how you convert in transition. For it.
Big Daddy. Kicks it out to Banchero. That misses. Had a chance to tie it there. The West leading by 3. Jokic finds Doncic. Takes the 3. That one falls. His second back.
Because he's unguardable.
Timeout called. East All-Stars. Porzingis is checked in for the East.
And, you know, the fan voting is what determines the starters in the All-Star game. Then the coaches will decide on the reserves. But either way, whether you're picked by the fans or the coaches, earning the title NBA All-Star, and that's an honor none of these players will ever forget.
Now, here's Jokic. Nice D from Porzingis.
Big-time effort, denying that one. Playing the game with real force and passion.
And the rejection by Wembanyama. Pass to Big Daddy. To the paint. Here's Giannis. And the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
The decision-making of Antetokounmpo is really brilliant, in a word. He knows when to spot up, he knows when to roll to the bucket off screens, and he knows when to give it up.
And that one, good. Now, Greg, one thing we know for sure, you know that every player who earned a spot on this roster is going to see his share of action. Spreading the minutes evenly, as you've always talked about, is always a top priority for these All-Star game coaches.
And you're so right, Kevin. I mean, for all the hard work these players put in to get here, I mean, each one deserves a chance, if you will, to share the spotlight. It's one of the great things about the All-Star game.
Here's Booker. Giannis Antetokounmpo making his last shot.
Yeah, I mean, take that.
The East leading by 5 on the court for the West All-Stars. They've got Nikola Jokic. Thompson is out there with Luka Doncic. Then there's Wembanyama. And it's Holmgren in at the 3.
And, you know, the officials not giving their whistles much of a workout here tonight. Very few fouls being called.
And most of that, Greg, is because they're not playing full-force defense. I mean, you're never going to see as much contact around the bucket in this game as you would ordinarily.
Wasted no time on that one. Doncic has got 10 points.
Yeah, such a crafty move. That's an All-Star game special right there, folks.
That certainly isn't any regular season move. I agree with that. I mean, you save that kind of move for the big stage of the All-Star week.
Just playing with poise and confidence, and they continue to put points on the board.
Well, I like the way they're playing. A very smart first half. Quality shots, not wasting possession. And that's all the space he needs from that range.
And the East has possession. There's Big Daddy. No scoring in this one. And here's Tatum for 3. Nope, not that time. Nothing for 2 from the field. Wembanyama passes to Holmgren. Sinks the three-pointer.
And with that threat of the outside jumper, Holmgren generates space for this offense.
Here's Big Daddy, guarded by Doncic, and stolen by Wembanyama. Pass to Thompson. Holmgren looking around. Now here's Doncic. A three-pointer, no good.
He's cooled down a little bit after.
Oh, my goodness! Come on now.
And how about all these dunks? I mean, this game's been a complete crowd pleaser, no doubt.
I know, I'm loving it. These players are really strutting their stuff tonight. Showtime.
What a great look here at this tremendous move from our AT&T Connected Cam point of view. Paulo Banchero's checked in for Evan Mobley. The East leading by 6. Good ball movement here by the East. Thompson against Mathurin. Tatum, that's for 2. The West grabs the miss.
The right thing there to stay that tight on him and really try to keep him out of his comfort zone.
Pass to Thompson. Here's Jokic. From 8. It's Jokic inside.
Really hard to move Jokic off the blocks. He's tough down there.
Timeout called, East All-Stars.
Adjustments are a part of the game, and the coach sees something he doesn't like here.
And you know what? We'll see what changes he makes coming out of this timeout.
Quarter number 2, around 3 minutes gone by. Giannis passes to Big Daddy. Knocked loose. Now Tatum. Shoots it up. No good on the shot. A bit long that time. Wembanyama passes to Doncic. Doncic to the rack. Misses the layup.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
It's Giannis with the drive.
You know, when Antetokounmpo puts his head down, man, it is a really terrifying sight for the defense when this guy's coming at you, all limbs and arms and size and ball skills. Usually you just end up hacking away at him to stop him from getting to the hoop.
Booker, he's checked in for Amen Thompson. And so he hits both. Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
In the corner, Tatum with it. Here's Big Daddy, still without a basket. Just 5 to shoot. Outside Mathurin. Offline with his 3. The West trails by 6. In the corner, it's Wembanyama. No one near Doncic as he lets it fly. And they'll get another chance. The shot's good.
You have to be aware of Wembanyama on the boards. Really keep a body on him.
Driving in, Big Daddy, and the dunk to finish it off. Beauty.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam.
Really piling on the lead with a dunk like that.
Now here's Booker. 8 points for him. Wembanyama outside. He can't get that one. The East leading by 6. Outside Tatum. Pass to Big Daddy. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. And the East All-Stars making a change here. Brunson's checked in. The West All-Stars also with the sub. Butler, he's checked in for Chet Holmgren. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. It goes on Giannis Antetokounmpo.
That's a nice job by Jokic getting fouled in the act. We know he's going to cash in most times.
He's perfect from the line this time.
When your big man can knock down free throws, that's a bonus for sure.
Takes it from 10. Misses off the left iron.
And you know what? Defensively, both teams have picked it up as we've gotten a little deeper into this game.
A little more competitive fire and intensity being shown out there now.
And here's Brunson. He'll bring it up for the East. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. The Big Daddy passes to Antetokounmpo. It's good. Now he's shooting 6 for 7.
And that's a nice exchange between teammates there. I mean, they really work well together, whether it's All-Star Week or the regular season.
You know, really pretty fresh they get to share this stage together tonight. I mean, they've both helped each other to get here, and now they're going to keep helping each other.
Count that one, and the East All-Stars lead has been cut down now to just 2 points with that basket from Jokic. Brunson the pass to Big Daddy. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Jokic with the steal. To the middle. Doncic right side. And they're unable to get the tying basket there. And here are the East All-Stars. Here's Giannis. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
And, you know, at almost 7 feet tall, Antetokounmpo.
Is now in the books. East All-Stars lead by 7. We'll see you back here after the break for third quarter basketball. Half remaining in the NBA All-Star game. Good to have you along on 2K Sports.
Yeah, and I'm looking for the temperature to start to rise here a little bit in this second half.
Yeah, I'm exactly with you there. I think we'll see a little less showmanship and a little more intensity from here on out.
They've got Big Daddy, Antetokounmpo out there with MyCareer. Then it's Jalen Brunson, and it's Tatum in at the 3 spot. So that's the 5 in the game for the East All-Stars. Tatum, that's good.
The real come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Here's Wembanyama, and that one drops for him. Wembanyama's got his second bucket of the game to go.
And this is what you want to see. Wembanyama attacking with authority inside.
Here's Tatum. Wembanyama with the rebound. Wembanyama's got his 5th rebound in this one. Count that one, and the East All-Stars lead has been cut down now to just 2 points with that basket from Devin Booker. Here's Tatum, and stolen by Wembanyama. On the wing, Booker for the lead. That's good, and it's Wembanyama with the assist. Wembanyama has got his 5th assist in this one. Diversified scoring in this one for him.
I love when everyone can get involved, a full team effort.
And stolen by Booker. To the inside. Impressive work inside from Doncic.
Oh, great ball movement there.
And the East All-Stars call time here.
Yeah, things not going their way, and he wants to just try to talk this one over.
And you know what, guys? If for nothing else, just to slow things down a little bit, change it up somewhat.
And it's the East All-Stars with the ball. From deep, Brunson. Here's Antetokounmpo. Here's Tatum. And another miss by the East.
Just 1 for 4 thus far. They have not found their rhythm this half.
And here's Doncic from the arc. And that's collected by Brunson. The East trail by 3. Inside. Pass to Big Daddy. Back to Giannis. Oh, Giannis punches it home.
When it comes to stuffing the stat sheet, Antetokounmpo does it very well in just about every category. But his greatest strength is he's a dominant scorer.
Doncic kicks to Booker. Some nice passing here by the West. And it goes down 2 points. 18 points for Luka Doncic.
This is what they were hoping to get from him tonight. Solid performance.
Pass to Banchero. Jokic with the steal. Here's Booker. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him.
And they've had assists now in their last 3 baskets.
This will be his 3rd free throw shot of the game. Free throw good, Booker.
Anytime Devin Booker is sent to the line, it's a win for his offense. He's pretty much automatic, and it's been that way since he entered the league.
The Big Daddy passes to Giannis. And the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
And he can time his passes so perfectly. Wow, what an assist.
Down low, here's Booker. Booker taking the hit.
He's lifting up this team with his offensive output. What a big-time quarter for him.
Here's Brunson. And Holmgren pulls it down. Holmgren's got 5 rebounds tonight. Booker. That drops. Nice speed that time from Wembanyama. Wembanyama's got 6 assists now in the game. Brunson against Doncic. The Big Daddy passes to Antetokounmpo. And that one goes. Feeding him with the lead pass.
Giannis has tremendous physical attributes, but his confidence is something that separates him from most.
And so it looks like it'll be still with the West All-Stars. Wembanyama passes to Doncic.
That's the reach that makes Banchero such a hard defender to go up against. Hard to get over.
It's going to be over and back. Not watching for the line that time.
I think he needs to exhale. Deep breath here. Relax. Start playing a little more under control. Those 5 turnovers are not helping them stay in this fight.
Now a timeout called by the West All-Stars. In addition to going over the game plan and making whatever necessary adjustments have to be made, Greg, this timeout also the time for players to get rehydrated or hydrate for the first time with some Gatorade. Plenty of basketball still to be played here, and they have to get recharged.
That's a great point. Without proper hydration, a player can completely run out of gas down the stretch of a game, and that's something that none of these guys can afford to have happen. If you're going to battle all the way to the finish, you have got to be hydrated. And he did everything he could to make that shot as difficult as possible.
And you know what, guys? That will pump him up because he takes a ton of pride in what he does on defense.
Brunson finds Tatum. Pass to Big Daddy. And And here's Banchero. And another miss by the East.
And even with good coverage defensively that time, he has confidence to drill the three.
Putting it back right up and in. Jokic gets it done.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Brunson against Doncic. The Big Daddy passes to Banchero. Doncic outside. No good on the triple. And here's Brunson. He'll bring it up for the East All-Stars. It's a 10-point game. Banchero outside. And the three off target.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Giannis inside. Defended by Wembanyama. The Big Daddy passes to Banchero. And now the fast break. Doncic with the ball. Fast break. Doncic. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the West All-Stars.
Really a great job in this one, forcing the issues defensively. Great quickness and discipline combined, making ball handlers very uncomfortable.
And also, guys, they've been showing how dangerous they are in the open floor. When they see a chance to get easy points, boy, they just jump at it.
Just 3 to shoot. And it's Big Daddy missing.
There's some defense for you. For someone who's as good at shooting the three ball as he is, you need a defender who's equally good at guarding against him.
Brunson takes off. The Big Daddy passes to Brunson. Banchero outside. Over Wembanyama. Basket number 5 goes in. He's now 5 of 12 from the floor.
A bit of a lost art, the mid-range jumper, but nice to see Banchero knock it down. Way to go, Paolo.
Here's Doncic. It's Doncic battling down low.
They're scoring boatloads of buckets. It's raining buckets from inside.
Well, the defensive rotations have been a step slow, and it's really helped them get that ball inside time after time.
Banchero, that's good. Banchero's got 12 in the game.
And when he rises up, he knows he's probably going to get a clean look. It's a matter of executing.
You know, for me, it doesn't get any better than seeing big fellas who can use the mid-range jumper to their advantage.
Antetokounmpo in, and his hot hand continues. 10 of 11 from the floor, and looking for more.
And the shooting has really been there for him today, but he may have to take it upon himself to continue to carry this team and try and get out of this hole.
It's stolen by Banchero. Here's Big Daddy. Pass to Banchero. Puts it up from 17. The East All-Stars check on 2 more.
And we're seeing some great ball movement out of this group, guys.
Wembanyama passes to Doncic. Back to Wembanyama. Over Tatum. And there's Wembanyama on the assist by Doncic.
And a nice spark for their offense here in the second half. Now above 50% for the game.
Of offensive efficiency really keeps a lot of pressure on the opponent, and that's part of why the lead is what it is.
Moving it around.
Selflessness on the basketball.
Timeout called here by the West. They're going to talk it over.
And team strategies closely guarded. One aspect of the game the fans aren't always privy to.
Yeah, typically there's some type of adjustment made out of a timeout. It might be major or it could be just a slight tweak.
Big group.
Jalen Brunson, shooting 1.
That one falls for Brunson.
And Brunson really is a leader both on and off the floor. His example, when he speaks words of truth and passion, and his will and drive to win is infectious.
On the floor for the West All-Stars, Jokic is out there with Wembanyama. Then there's Luka Doncic. Then there's Holmgren. And it's Booker in at the point. Going inside. And it's Giannis missing.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that. And look at the big fella getting out and leading the break.
Yeah, doing some work in the open court. That's certainly a different aspect to his game, one that we haven't seen much of.
There wasn't a whole lot of waiting around to find out if Wembanyama was the real deal or not. He established himself very early on as an elite talent in this league, and his potential is unreal.
The Big Daddy passes to Antetokounmpo. Doesn't go for him.
He went for a little something extra on that dunk, but the defense was right there. Boy, that's a heck of a stop.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on him.
The Big Daddy passes to Giannis. Jokic with the steal. Near the three-point line, it's Doncic. Shot goes down. Very quick possession right there.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Well, when you look at the assist totals, heck, they've been clearly the better team.
The Big Daddy passes to Banchero, and he gets it to go.
With his bruising style of play, Banchero has no qualms about powering through contact. As a matter of fact, he's looking for contact.
That free throw, good from Banchero.
And even though they're down, they are putting on a show at the free throw line.
Yeah, they're making the most of their opportunities at the stripe, and they'll need to keep it up to take the lead.
Here's Booker. There's the drive, and the layup is good. Booker's got 31.
An underrated athlete with a solid handle. Defenders can't always keep up with Booker on the drive.
And that one's good. Wembanyama.
Good job getting the ball and completing that play.
Boy, there's not much defense available once a steal is made. That's the best time to attack on the break.
Giannis dishes to Banchero. And another miss by the East.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
Tatum on the wing. Jacks up a three. And the rebound goes to the West All-Stars. Holmgren's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game.
His lack of offense is certainly not helping. Tough to overcome that. Nice setup. Excellent team basketball.
Right wing. Banchero inside. He's against Jokic. And it's Big Daddy missing. Now the West with the ball. They're on a 13-3 run. Nailed from three-point land.
And I like when Wembanyama is aggressive on offense because defenses feel helpless to stop him.
Taking matters into his own hands.
Yeah, we didn't expect to see that kind of finish.
And you know, guys, when your point guard is making explosive plays at the rim, I really do think it sets the tone for the rest of the team.
Trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. And he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam.
Great teamwork punctuated by a strong finish.
That is the perfect fast break, guys. Getting a hoop before the defense can get set.
Here's Booker. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot two.
And Booker finds his way to the line a lot because he's adept at putting pressure on the defense.
And Clark, one idea that Commissioner Silver mentioned, shortening NBA games to 40 minutes as opposed to the current 48 minutes. What are your thoughts there?
You know, Kevin, I don't know if shortening the game would be an answer. I certainly would love to see the season shortened. Take maybe 12 to 14 games off the regular season. I think would go a long way to enhancing the season-long quality of play.
Fades back. Rebound by the East All-Stars. Antetokounmpo's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Pass to Brunson. Banchero looking around. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It's going to be on Victor Wembanyama.
You know, he gets to the line quite a bit, and I know Paolo Banchero would like to see his percentage from the line creep up, and I think it will.
And Clark, as someone who has been around the game their entire life, what advice would you give to younger players?
A couple of things, Kevin, I would highlight. One is embrace the work, embrace the process of development, run your own race in that regard, stay away from the snare of compare, and dedicate yourself to being a continual learner and always striving to get better.
The West leading by 18. Here's Booker, and the dunk by Booker.
And we see this so often from Booker because he has the green light to take any shot he wants.
Brunson, that's a two-pointer. He trains the quick shot.
How about that move? Is this guy special or what? Just love watching him operate inside.
Booker the pass to Holmgren. There's the triple. Rebound, Giannis Antetokounmpo. Giannis has got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. The Big Daddy passes to Banchero. Misses the baby hook.
And the activity he shows around the rim is why he is such a respected defender.
And you know what? He's not going to give up an easy finish at the rim. I mean, that's just against his constitution.
Banchero outside. Pass to Tatum. And there's the drive over Wembanyama. And the rejection by Wembanyama. And the East has possession. 6 to shoot. Here's Tatum. He gets it in there.
He didn't have a single point in the first half. Bagel. 0 points. Nada. But he's starting to get into the groove here in the second.
Pass to Doncic. Jokic against Banchero. The 3 for Doncic. Good, and the assist goes to Jokic. Jokic has got his 7th assist here tonight.
He's been doing some real damage from range. 2 threes in the first half. Now 1 in the second.
Here's Big Daddy from outside the arc. Rebounded by Victor Wembanyama. Wembanyama has got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done.
Strong work for him at the offensive end, helping them to maintain that lead.
Brunson the pass to Big Daddy. Clark, one suggestion I've heard for All-Star Weekend, a one-on-one competition.
Yeah, it's worth a shot. Anything that would perhaps enhance the competitiveness of All-Star Weekend, I think would be helpful.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Yeah, double-digit advantage on the scoreboard. They've taken the initiative. They've played, I think, with more purpose so far.
Floats it up for Wembanyama. Antetokounmpo with the steal. Here's Big Daddy. Rips down the breakaway slam.
Really amazing. Absolutely astonishing Antetokounmpo is on defense. I mean, he's disruptive wherever he is on the floor defensively.
Booker the pass to Doncic. And that one, good. Doncic has got 33.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
To the paint, here's Booker, and the dunk by Booker.
And getting physical with his play. Booker just attacking the hoop.
Doncic against Brunson. Here's Tatum, and the rejection by Wembanyama. Doncic passes to Booker. Here's Holmgren, and the dunk by Holmgren. That gives him a double-double in this one. 11 points and 10 rebounds. Inside, Holmgren with the steal. Doncic against Brunson. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. And the rejection by Holmgren.
Long 7-1.
So no problem for the West All-Stars as they get the win.
And it's impossible to know what's going to happen in these games. The talent on both sides is always so strong. But tonight, the West seemed a little more comfortable playing together as a unit, and that's what earned them the win.
You mentioned that all broadcast long, and sure enough, it came to fruition. That brings us to the conclusion of our all-star coverage. Thanks, everyone, for tuning.
Knock down the shot. You can also navigate to the Customize HUD menu to personalize just about every on-screen element, such as the shot meter, green release animation and sound effect, shot feedback, and more. I actually recommend turning off the shot meter once you get a good feel for your signature shot, as that will give you a slight boost to the size of your green window. For button shooters, you can also tweak the shot timing visual cue controller setting option to set the ideal release point that works best for you. Jump is at the point where your player's toes leave the floor. Set point is when the ball is raised up above the head before the shooting motion starts. Push is when the shooting motion begins and the ball is being pushed forward. And release is the point just before the ball leaves the player's hand. And if you make a custom shot in the shot creator, you can use the visual cue slider to set the exact point between jump and release that fits your preference. To perform a player's signature go-to shot, move and hold the right stick up. The player will then pull off a quick move or a series of moves to get open and then go right into their shooting motion. You can then release the pro stick to time the shot or move the pro stick in the opposite direction for a rhythm shot. You want to pay attention.
On the floor for the visiting San Antonio Spurs. At point guard, Ty Jerome. At power forward, Kelvin Johnson. At the other forward position, Devin Vassell. At the other guard position, Dylan Harper. At center, Victor Wembanyama. Small forward, standing 6'5", number 9, Alex Caruso. The man in the middle, standing 6'11", number 3.
And a look at the starters for San Antonio. Johnson and Wembanyama make up the 4 and the 5. Ty Jerome out there with Harper. And it's Vassell in at small forward. And for Milwaukee, Turner at center with Antetokounmpo next to him. Ivy is out there with Big Daddy. And it's Caruso in at the 3. And, GA, we've got two teams coming into this game on dueling hot streaks.
It's hard not to be excited for this one. Both are looking at this game as an opportunity to make a statement.
Here's Jerome. Vassell outside. Back to Jerome. Makes it off the glass.
And the first of many to come. Explosive offensive talent on both sides.
And if everything goes to plan, this could be a very fun matchup to watch.
Out to the right wing. Caruso kicks to Ivy. 5 to shoot. Misses the 3, and he used the pump fake well there, but he couldn't capitalize. And now let's swing it over to Allie LaForce on the sideline.
I was able to spend a few minutes with Doc Rivers. We talked about Victor Wembanyama and what he wants to see from his team defensively, and he said, I want to see us knock him off balance a little bit. Be tough, physical. That's how you get into his head, and that's how you frustrate him. Expect to see a lot of defensive aggression against Wembanyama tonight. Kevin?
Thank you once again, Allie. And San Antonio has possession after the basket by Milwaukee, and he gets the bucket.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, when he gets engaged this early in the game, it's bad news for the defense. He can roll this start throughout the rest of the game.
Giannis against Wembanyama. Pass to Jerome. And the layup's good off the glass. Jerome's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
And early on, they look great. They've made all 4 of their shots to start this game.
There's Big Daddy. 9-point game his last outing. Pass to Vassell. To the left side wing. Jerome. No good.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
There's Big Daddy. He provides a good amount of offense for the team, averaging around 11.5 points a game.
And the incredible reach of Wembanyama, helping him knock away that one. Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D, just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
Antetokounmpo passes to Big Daddy. Back to Giannis. Takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely. Giannis has got his 2nd bucket. Looking at the last game for San Antonio, it was a win against the Nuggets. Jerome finds Wembanyama. Outside Harper. Pass to Wembanyama. Down to 5 on the shot clock. That falls. Nice feed that time from Harper.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
And the Bucks decide to take their first time out here. They come in fresh off a win against the Heat.
Yeah, those road games are tricky, but they had a good strategy going in and stuck to what they do best.
Yeah, despite the challenges of being away from home, they were able to execute cleanly and look really fresh out there.
The shot by Ivy, no good. Spurs leading by 6. And we're just over 3.5 minutes into the first quarter.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
There's Big Daddy. Scoreless thus far. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. It's going to go on Keldon Johnson.
Oh, Giannis getting the defender to bite. That's a patient move, earning himself a trip to the line.
Both free throws good from Antetokounmpo. Spurs have gone 6 of 8 in the game so far. A very solid start for them. Back to Jerome, to the right side. Here's Wembanyama for 3. It's rebounded by Big Daddy. And it's Antetokounmpo, top of the key. Over Johnson, and that one's good by Giannis. Antetokounmpo's got 8. Spurs leading by 4. Jerome passes to Wembanyama. Johnson surveying the floor. Now Jerome, 6 points for him. And the rejection by Giannis. Six on the shot clock. Goes back up, and he drops that one in. 8 points for him.
You want to know why they're winning? It's because of his play offensively.
Here's Big Daddy, still scoreless. The Bucks working the ball around. Caruso, the pass to Turner. Lost contact on the shot, and now a 3-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
And you know how hard Turner goes. Has the strength needed to work through the contact and finish.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
As the weeks fly by in the NBA, RJ, what changes are made at the player level? What are these players looking at, trying to work on, and aiming for?
It's just hard to see. It depends on the individual. For me, you just need to prioritize basketball. Start blocking out any and all noise. What's not to like? He's been really good so far. Good start.
Pass to Ivy. To the left wing. Knocked away. Harper with the steal. Here's Johnson. Antetokounmpo defending. Johnson can't get it to go. Bucks trail by 6. Antetokounmpo up top. Covered by Johnson. Back to Antetokounmpo. The Big Daddy passes to Giannis. Up and in for the basket. Number 4. That makes him 4 for 5 now.
And even though they're down, it's not on him. He's been lights out on offense for them this quarter especially.
And San Antonio calls the first time out of the game. Last time they met was in San Antonio.
Yeah, and what a gut-wrencher it was for them last time they met. Ended up on the losing side in that one.
The Bucks making a switch here. Sharp's checked in.
And here are the numbers for Turner. He showed up every night and some noteworthy performances over the last month. 5th in 3-point field goal percentage. And he's also ranked in the top 10 in blocks per game. No trespassing when he's in the lane.
And yeah, he's one of the dead-eye sharpshooters in the game for sure. A top 5 percentage guy from deep. Just a hard man to slow down.
Considered by many to be the best prospect since LeBron James. Wembanyama seems determined to reach his full potential.
Clark, he's checked in for Miles Turner. Spurs also at the sub. Stockton's checked in. There's Big Daddy. Hasn't made one yet. Antetokounmpo, no good. Stripped it away. The shot, no good. Some solid defense from Bryant. To the inside. Uses the glass to finish the layup. And the Spurs lead by 8.
I want to say that that's great vision from Wemby, but he can see everything from that height, anticipating that the player was going to be there.
Pass to Ivy. Over Castle. And the Bucks miss again. San Antonio leading by 8. To the middle. Here's Bryant. And the rejection by Giannis.
And that's when they say you can't teach tall. This is where size helps you. Owning those rebounds on the defensive end.
Now Sharp. Here's Big Daddy. Here's Giannis. It's rebounded by Bryant. Pass to Stockton. And there's the block. Just stops it cold and takes possession. Now Ivy. Here's Big Daddy. Still yet to score. Sharp on the wing. Over Hendricks. And the shot is long.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
Stockton finds Castle. It's deflected. Here's Big Daddy. He's covered by Stockton. Kicks it out to Giannis. Another miss, and they've really hit a rough patch here. The Big Daddy passes to Giannis. Here's Big Daddy. Back to Antetokounmpo. And it goes for the 5th time in 10 shots for him this game.
And maybe the most bankable play in this offense. Antetokounmpo on the roll with the finish. And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Now a timeout called by Milwaukee. RJ, we have never seen a player like Victor Wembanyama. In your opinion, what's his potential?
Wemby has so much potential. It's
Jerome with it. 9 points last game. Outside Harper. Shoots off the step back. Here's Wembanyama. And Wembanyama throws it down.
You have to be aware of Wembanyama on the boards. Really keep a body on it.
Turner at center with Antetokounmpo next to him. Ivy is out there with Big Daddy. And it's Trent in at the 3, the small forward. That's the 5 on the floor for the Bucks.
And it's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that.
Right now, let's take a moment here to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sidelines.
Hi, guys. Well, Big Daddy in their last game against the Heat was a big factor. He ended up with 9 points, and he also dished out plenty of assists, something we're used to seeing. All around, he just seemed unstoppable, getting everything he wanted. Hopefully, he's got more of that energy for us tonight.
Allie, we appreciate the update. In stretches, he was absolutely dominant. Greg, he'd love to match that performance tonight.
This team needs his contributions. When he's right, he makes winning plays time and time again.
Expect them to go to him early and often. Don't want to let that hot hand go to waste.
Clock at 6. Now Jerome. He's got 8.
Nice contest by Turner. One of the top interior defenders in our league. As good a shot blocker as anyone.
Antetokounmpo. Giannis up strong with force.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
He's just riding the wave of momentum right now, getting to his spots and keeping things simple on the offensive side.
Pass to Wembanyama. Here's Harper. Now Jerome. No good from outside.
Tough to hit that shot when the D is all over you like that.
Here's Big Daddy. Wembanyama with the rebound. Wembanyama has got 12 rebounds here tonight. Big time effort.
Okay, let's just say it. This has been an ugly quarter for him. Not quite a break a mirror ugly, but it's getting there.
He muscles it in through the contact, and they call the foul. He's on his way to the free throw line.
They are just killing him on the interior.
What do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for San Antonio?
Well, so far, their long-range shooting has been the story, doing damage from deep.
And they're also hitting that mid-range shot at a high clip. A big key will be to continue that success.
And there's the foul on the shot. He'll go to the line for two. So, Richard, you hear the phrase hold time. How long players hold the ball over the course of a game. Walk us through that.
Guys with longer hold times are typically shot creators for their team, or they are post-up players. If you have a shorter hold time, that means you are catch and shoot, catch and decision make very quickly.
The kick out to Antetokounmpo. Off target with his three. San Antonio leading by 14. Jerome deciding where to go with it. And no good that time. Some solid defense from Antetokounmpo.
He's been off. Still, they're up, so not all is lost.
Here's Big Daddy, guarded by Jerome. And the basket is good. Antetokounmpo's got 8 here in the quarter.
They are attacking the rim and getting great results.
Here's Wembanyama.
This is that rejection.
The Big Daddy passes to Antetokounmpo. Shot from 12. And there are the Bucks with another bucket.
They're going to have a nice little run here.
Spurs shooting around 40% from the floor here. Harper the pass to Jerome. And they're pushing it up. And the shot is good. The Spurs lead has been cut down to just 8 points on the bucket from Ivy. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for Milwaukee.
From the very start of this game, they have been giving the ball handlers trouble, using good pressure to force turnovers and get steals.
Another thing